The reason why the majority of the population and the average person can't achieve their goals is because they're missing this one fundamental mindset. The same mindset that allowed all the billionaires to become billionaires. The same mindset that allowed footballers to become pro athletes and win championship titles. The same mindset that allowed the average person to become more than average and achieve 10K per month. What they all had in common was this one simple fact, that they had self-belief. Now, for context, my name is Zane. I'm a copywriter. I help personal brands and coaches create their personal brands, and I monetize their audiences through funnels. However, if you need a personal brand built out or you need to monetize your audience, you can book a one-to-one or call me, link in the description. Okay, so I want to share a story with you which happened a couple months ago, and I met this guy through X. He went into my DMs, he was asking for some help with creating his personal brand, and I was like, why not? Let's hop on a call. Now, he was just a year older, around about the same age, and he just needed help with creating his personal brand, and he just needed help achieving his goals and dreams that he so desired. And so we hopped on a call and we started just talking. And there is one major thing which stood out throughout the whole conversation, which is why he was struggling to achieve what he could achieve. And it's simply because he didn't believe that he could achieve his goals. He told me how he could achieve the life of Iman Gadzhi, Mike Thurston, Jordan Welch, and of course, I'm not at that point, but I broke down their funnels, I broke down what they did at the start to what they are now. And I tried to implement it with him. I tried to teach him you could do the same by posting consistently, giving value, positioning yourself as an authority, which you can release a course or a product, or you can sell a service to your customers or to CEOs and other businesses. But he couldn't grasp the fact that it was possible. He kept telling me, but how, but how, but how. It's two words, but how. And I kept telling him how. He just wanted a quick fix. He did not want to go through the process from going 0 to 1, 1 to 2, and so on till you reach 100. He wanted to go from 0 to 100 like this. And I told him, you cannot achieve it like that. When I told him it required hard work, when I told him it required consistency, and when I told him that you can achieve that life if you put in the work. And then his mindset changed. He said that, oh, I don't think it's possible for someone like me. I don't think it's possible for me to achieve that life. And at that point, I was like, screw it. I'm just wasting my time. I decided just to leave a call, right? Simply put it, his mindset was so screwed up that if you can't fix it yourself, then no one's going to fix it for you. The first step to anything before you achieve your goals is that you need to have self-belief. That is the very first step that you must accomplish. You must believe that you can hit 10K a month. You must believe that you can hit 50K a month. You must believe that you can hit 100K a month. You must believe that you can achieve anything in this world. And this self-belief will put you above the average person. This is just a fact. You go across the street, you walk along anywhere in public, you go to the city, you will see that majority of people just don't have self-belief. They believe that they're just stuck in the system and there's no way out. That the environment they have is fixed forever and that is out of their control. Now, back to the story. He kept saying, is it possible for me? Is it possible for me? Is it possible for me? Yes, it is possible for him. I kept telling him that, but he would not believe me. And this goes the same with you. It is possible for anyone to achieve anything with the power of self-belief. The sooner you learn the power of self-belief and the sooner you actually believe that you can achieve anything, is the sooner that you're above the average person and that you're one step ahead of them. I'll tell you this right now. If you go in public and you start throwing big numbers around like 10K a month, 50K a month, 100K a month, $1 million a month, and you just tell people that, yeah, I will do it at some point in your life. I can achieve that. I will do that. They will look at you crazy. They will look at you like you're fucking insane. And that's the look and the opinions that you need to know that you have power of self-belief. Once you get ridiculed by those around you, that's how you know you're on the right direction. With that little story said, let's go on to the next bit. How do you learn the power of self-belief? Okay, so first of all, if you're not like me, if you're not 6'4", you're not caramel skinned, you don't have great hair, you're not good looking, then you need to find other ways. So, how do you learn the power of self-belief? You need to stack small wins. Small wins are so crucial. They give you the confidence and the self-belief that you can achieve more. Why? Because you build up momentum. Some examples of small wins, maybe hitting your first 1K views on your video. Maybe hitting a milestone of hitting 50 videos on your YouTube channel. Maybe you signed your first client, even though it's on like a $500 retainer, maybe not too much money. But because you signed that first client, you now have the self-belief that you can achieve more because you broke that barrier. When I talk about small wins, I'm talking about small little barriers that you break in your mind, or small doubts that you break in your mind. And the more doubts you break, the more your confidence builds up and the more you can achieve more things. Now, another way to gain the power of self-belief is to reaffirm the fact of the things that you're good at. So I'll give you an example. Every day I wake up, even if I'm feeling like shit, because some days you're going to feel like shit, including me. Most of the days I feel like shit. I remind myself, I'm God's favorite. I'm 6'4". I'm caramel skin, great hair, good looking. I'm going to have a body like Hercules. You reaffirm the fact that you're God's favorite. You reaffirm the fact that you're chosen in this life to achieve more. Reaffirm the fact that maybe one day you're going to become a leader and lead the world. You need to tell yourself these things. Reaffirm it in your mind. And what happens is you start to brainwash your mind, and your mind starts to act in a way where it achieves those things where, yes, you will gain power, you will gain money, you will gain status and all these things. And if you can, speak it out loud. Some may say this is the law of attraction, and yeah, I think it is law of attraction, but it aligns with the power of self-belief, right? When you say these things out loud, you start to attract it. It's like how energy, it's like the form of energy. I don't know how the whole universe works. I'm not into that whole garbage, but I truly believe it works, and God designed it in a way where it works. And it's so hard to explain it, but the only way to understand it if you actually do it. So I hope this video helps. I'm not sure if you noticed, I'm in a white tank top, not even a black tank top. So if any tank top companies can sponsor me, that'd be great, because all I wear is tank tops, even in the winter. And like I said before, if you need help with your personal brand, or you need help monetizing audience, you can book a one-to-one call with me, link in the description, and I can help you get started. The moment you believe in yourself means that you're one step closer to achieving your dreams.